Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a D&D, how to draw D&D video, which is we're going to be doing Tieflings. And Tieflings are, well, they're half demon or half infernal characters, humanoid, half demon type characters. So what do they have that is a defining feature? They have horns, they have pointy teeth, they have pointy ears. And they are every freaking color of the rainbow. So when you're coloring your tiefling, have fun. This is just a sketching video on how to first get your drawing down. Okay, so if we remember, I will sketch on this page because we do this. If we remember, you draw a ball and try to do a face forward view. My natural instinct is always to go to 3/4, which is hilarious because it's like the hardest angle to draw. But anyway, all right. So we get a basic head shape down. If you do not remember how to draw a basic head shape, I will put a link in the description below because, yeah, you're going to need that. So, this very childishy. Okay, so from here, we divide that in half, and then we divide that in half, and then we divide that in half, and we go there. There. And yeah. Okay. So, what are all these lines, you ask? Well, this line right here, which is also the bottom of the ball, when you draw the ball, is the nose. So you can draw tiefling noses however you see fit. I'm just going to kind of give this guy or gal, I don't know yet, basic blocky nose here. I have done a video on nose structure. I don't know if it's still up. I took down a lot of videos. If it is not, let me know. I will do a new one. All right, so this line here, this is the eye line. The eye line is always in the center of the head. You can modify this for creatures and monsters, but in humanoid type figures, it is always in the center of the goddamn head. So then, mouth. Now, tiefling teeth, they don't, they're not like orc teeth. They're tusks that stick out. So we'll just have this guy's mouth open so you can just see the pointy little teeth. And then do that. And the nose and this, like, where the ball turns, that's the perfect spot for the cheekbones, by the way. Naturally occurring anchor points in the body are awesome. Okay, so the eyes are always, like, unless they're a half other creature of some sort, their eyes will always be, like, filled in. They won't have, like, a pupil and an iris and all that kind of stuff. It's just, like, one solid color, which is kind of neat. I wonder if they see an infrared. So then we just throw smears on. So the ear, anchor point and anchor point are at the nose and the eye. The ears tend, on humans, the ear, like the top of the ear would go up to the eyebrow. On tieflings, because they have pointed ears, you can do whatever you see friggin' fit. However high you want to put them, you can put them. Anyway, all right. So then that is going to be the hairline. So horns, how do you do horns? Well, first things first is you do research. What kind of horns do you want? Do you want spirally curly horns? Do you want big kind of ram horns? Do you want like big cattle-y horns? Do you want tiny little tippy horns? Do your research, figure out your line of motion, and where do you put them? Now there's the crest as well. You'll see in the D&D, I think it's the player's guide. A lot of the tieflings will have these crest type things, but that's no fun. That's already in the manual. Let's do something different. So first things first, when you're placing your horns, draw a little circle for yourself to figure out on either side where the horns are placed. Now they're going to be symmetrical, so they're going to be equal on each side. You can do something different if you wanted to make like a mutated character or something. You can do that. Practice this first and then mutate after. It'll just make it easier for you. So when we are doing horns, we have a running kind of line of action here. I'm gonna run into my doodles over here. That's okay, we'll get rid of it in a second. So I've got my center line, and that's the general swooping shape of the horn and try to make it look the same. I'm really bad at the symmetrical stuff. If you're using Procreate, there's a whole thing that you can do that'll make this work for you. Anyway, and then we start volumizing it. So obviously the tip of the horns, unless they've been cut off for some reason, are pointed, and then the base will be wider. I like to do kind of a flat and then a round shape because it gives me a little bit more dimension, but you can do whatever your heart sees fit with this. So just, and then you can detail them or put rings through them or horn caps or a little bow if you see fit. And then for your hair, you just follow the hair tutorial. Obviously the hair is going to fall around the horns. If the horns are further back into the hair, you can just fix, like, put the hair in front and stuff like that. It's imagination. It's fantasy. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just make sure it has some sort of a logical sense to it. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "What is that?" Anyways. And then fill out the body. Now, the other thing about tieflings, Jesus Lord. So we'll just do a quick little beep, boop, beep, boop. Circle, circle, leg. If you want, you can give them little hoof feet. I'm just going to give this person normal feet. They have a tail. So the tail, if we do a little drawing of a butt here, which is the hips, the tail comes out, like, see where the tail, this little triangle here, the bottom of that is like the tailbone. So it naturally would come out from that area. And then you would have, you could just fill it out a bit with some volume. And then however you want the tail to end. You can have hair, you can have a little devil's tail, but yeah, from the side it would do that. It's whatever you see fit because it is your character. And then we just do arms. That would go there. That would go there. That would go there. Yeah, so tail, horns, pointy ears, pointy teeth. That's your tiefling. If you have any questions on anything that I covered or would like any other characters covered or drawn sketchy wise, let me know in the comments below. That was a mouthful. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so questions, requests for different characters, let me know in the comments. I will try to get videos done. Again, I don't know my schedule, so I will try to do them when I have time. I'm doing my best. Oh, it's so much lately. Anyways, yeah, just let me know what you think. Chat at you later. Bye.